Alright, gonna work on a gas tank today. We had a little setback, and I'm glad it happened now instead of later. You know, sometimes some things work out for the best. I wasn't happy with the way it was cleaned inside. I mean, it would have worked and everything, but I wanted to get it shiny, and it wasn't shiny. So what I did is I put it in. I had used a metal rescue, and it might have been older and wasn't as powerful as it should have been. But anyway, I went and I bought myself a quart of this, half a gallon of this. It's just regular vinegar, cleaning vinegar, and that stuff works pretty good. And I put it in here, and I filled it and submerged it. You can actually see the line on here, you know, but that was plenty for what I needed. And I let that sit for probably a day, maybe two, probably a day. I'm not sure. But anyway, I had thought there were leaks. You know, after we initially tried it, before I cleaned it all out and everything, it was holding water and it wasn't leaking. But after I cleaned it out and everything, it started leaking. And I'm gonna try and move in easy on here. You can actually see right here there's a, you know, holes going right through it. But then if you shine a light behind it, you'll see this whole area is all tiny little pinholes, and then other places. I try and show you with a flashlight and everything, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this whole bottom out. You know, I mean, I could seal this. I could fill it with sealer and stuff and do that, or you know, just get a piece of metal and solder it on there. But you know, might as well do it right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this whole bottom out and leave about maybe a 16th or an eighth, so I can set a piece of metal on there and solder it in place. So that's where we're at. And I'm not sure, we're going to do that. I'm not sure if it's leaking out the seam here, but we'll try it first. We'll do the bottom and see how it works, and if that works, then fine. And if it don't, then we'll run a bead of solder around there, so we'll see. Alright, let me cut this out and then make a piece of metal for that. Yeah, if you guys don't want to watch this, I mean, that's probably all we're going to do is just a little bit of metal work on this. I understand that, you know, go watch some TV or something, but that's where we're at with this, you know, it's something that has to be done. Alright, let's get to work. Alright, before I start cutting, I made a template here out of cardboard, and it'll just make things a lot easier. Sorry, I do that a lot, you know, I'll be looking at the project and the camera will be over here. You know, it's just a bad habit. But it fits pretty good. You seem to be happy with it, huh? And here's a piece, I found this in stock here. I have a 16 on here, so it must be 16 gauge. But it's actually thicker than what the tank itself is made of. So I'll just put that on here, trace around it, and cut that out, and we'll be good to go. Alright. I cut the bottom out there. I was going to use the diamond wheel here, the big diamond wheel, and then trim it up with a little baby wheel, but I figured I'd try this. You know, this is my little hacksaw. And I seem to have more control over that, you know, and it made a nice clean cut, so. And it went right through it, you know. But here's the bottom. And I'm going to hold this up to the light. And you can actually see all the little pinholes? I mean, they're all over. I mean, they go down there. There's even one right there to the right, and then there's another one down here in the corner. So yeah, so this was pretty well shot. I looked inside here, and that seems pretty good. I can hit that with a wire wheel now too and clean that up a little better. But now all I gotta do is clean it up and cut my piece of metal, and we'll try and solder it in place. Alright, I got a little piece cut here, and I'm pretty happy with it. Watch this. It went in there like it had eyes. Yeah, it shouldn't be too tough to solder at all. I'm going to have to clean all this up, make it all shiny and bright, so it'll work. Alright, we'll get back to you. Alright, I wire wheeled all the rust out of the inside of this, and I'm happy with that. It's probably something I should have put in a sandblaster, but I didn't feel like setting it up. You know, it's not like I was out and just all I gotta do is hook the air up. But I did find the holes in the side here. Let me see. There you go. Can you see them in the corner? Yeah. I don't know if you'll be able to see them better this way. But one of them little white pinholes. It's just right there, and then in the corner here. And then other than that, it seems pretty solid. So I got this all cleaned up, and it's all ready to go. So we'll see what happens. You know, I probably am spending a little too much time on this thing, but you know, what the heck. That's all I got is time. Alright, let me try and solder these holes in on the side first. Alright, I think we got all the little pinholes in the corner and in there. It's not pretty on the outside here, but we'll clean that up with a grinder. But I think I got all the holes. Alright, let's see if we can put the bottom on. Alright, I got you on my left hand, so bear with me here. What we're doing here is, I'm just trying to show you what we're doing. I'm going around, this is flux. And when this gets heated up, whatever imperfections or whatever you want to call them are in there, it'll the acid will eat them up. Alright. I think I meant to say impurities instead of imperfections, but I'm pretty sure you guys know what I meant. Hey? Alright. Alright. I did about 3/4 of the way around now, and it seems to be working pretty good. So what I'll do is I'll set you guys up on the camera and let you see a little bit of the soldering going on, because some of you guys probably never tried it or know what it is. Alright, here's what I'm using. I'm using MAP gas and just old solder. I don't even know how old it is. There's no label on it or anything, but it's not flux core, rosin core, or any of that. Acid core, I don't know. And it seems to be working pretty good though. Cut the heat back just a little bit, the way I control it. Alright, let's give it a try. What the flux does is actually helps pull the solder down. See, it's actually pulling it in there. I was getting a little ahead of myself there. We pull some more solder out. It's getting a little close to the Road King's hand. You guys can't see it, but it actually, all that solder is actually running right around the edge. Like I said, I'm not a pro, I'm not a plumber. And hopefully it's not melting the stuff that we did on the bottom. I don't think it is. There we go. Looks pretty good. Got a little blob there. I'll grind off and we should be good. Alrighty. Let me shut this down here. Where you at? Alright. I got it about halfway full of water now. And I cleaned the outside of it up and stuff like that. And so far so good. So let's put a little more in there. Try and do it without spilling it. Alright. There should be plenty. That's right up to the top. Alright. I got it sitting on a paper towel here. That'll tell you. If it's leaking, that'll tell you immediately. Alright. This is like deja vu all over again, huh? Alright, this time it should work. Alright, if there's no leaks, then we can start the body work. Alrighty. Alright. Yeah, it's been about 5 hours now, and We don't have any leaks here, so that's a good sign. Paper towel is still dry, no spots or nothing. So what I'm going to do now is get the water out of here, blow it out, and I'm going to grind it all down. There's only one high spot in this whole thing. There's dents. I'm going to leave these dents alone, but right here there's a tiny little high spot. I might hit that down, but other than that, well, I'm not going to pull or do anything with the dents. What I might do is run a bead of epoxy around this seam, because I think if it's ever going to leak, that's where it's going to leak, and epoxy is impervious to gasoline, so that'll make it good. And then it'll cover up, because that seam there is all buggered up anyway, especially over here. So all right, let me empty this out and blow it out and dry it, and then maybe we'll grind it down and flatten that one dent. All right. Before I put that bead of epoxy on the bottom here, I got it all ground down and stuff. It's all ready for body putty. But I got, like I said, I got one little dent here. I got all the oil canning out of it. You know, that's when you push something down, it'll go bonk, bonk, bonk. So that's good. And hope if I hit this down, it won't do it anymore. There we go. That should do it. That should do it, Road King. All right, let's put a nice bead of epoxy around that seam. Okay, I think I'll do 2 halves at once. Do a side and a half, or a side and a long side, and then smooth it out and see what it looks like. Alright. Okay, I changed my mind. I just decided to go all the way around while I had my hands in it, so now they got it on there. Just got to find an edge and cut it. There we go. Looks good. Alright, now, if you guys remember from the other videos, let me get some water. I'm prepared here. Right, like I said, I wasn't planning on going all the way around, but things are working out good. Alright, from the other videos, you guys should remember that a wet finger will make that real smooth. Here we go. You guys remember that? Raise your hand. You guys remember that? I see you. I see you, Jim. Who else? Raise your hand if you remember that. There you go. I see you, George. It's coming out nice. It'll save a whole lot of sanding. That's what I'm talking about. Like I say, this is just to prevent any future leaks that may occur from that seam, because I don't know how well that seam is, because I'm not the one that soldered it. All right. There we go. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good, Road King. Let me set it down on the hammer here so it's not sticking to nothing. Okay. Alright, gonna let that harden up overnight, and then I guess tomorrow we'll start doing the body work on it, you know, and probably finish it up. Alrighty, enough of this.